friends, it is Rhea with Stillwater County Library, and today's fractured fairy tale is The Cat, the Dog, Little Red, the Exploding Eggs, the Wolf, and Grandma. This is by Diane and Christian Fox. And it says, it all sounds a little bit complicated to me. Little Red Riding Hood. There once was a sweet little girl who lived with her father and mother in a pretty little cottage at the end of the village, at the edge of the village. She always wore a red cape with a hood, which suited her so well that everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. What's this? It's a story about a little girl who always wears a red cape with a hood. Cool! I love stories about superheroes. What's her special power? She doesn't have any special powers. It's not that kind of a story. So, what happens? Well, one morning her mother asked Little Red Riding Hood to take a basket of eggs, butter, cake, and sweets to her grandmother. So, kindness is her special power? Does she hypnotize bad guys into being nice? And what kind of candy? Look, do you want to hear the story or not? So, where was I? Little Red Riding Hood was on her way to Grandma's house when she met a wolf. A wolf? Excellent! There's always bad guys in stories like this. I bet she zaps him with her kindness ray. Zzz. She does not have a kindness ray. She has a basket of eggs and butter and cake and sweets. How does she fight crime then? Does she have a cool kind of flying gadget basket? Are they exploding eggs? There's no kindness ray, no flying basket, and no exploding eggs. She's just a sweet little girl with a terrible fashion sense on her way to see her grandmother. Okay, so let's hear the rest of the story. Well, the wolf was asking Little Red Riding Hood where she was going, and she said, Grandma's house. So the wolf said goodbye and secretly headed to Grandma's house. Hang on. Why doesn't the wolf man try to eat the hood girl then and there? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? How should I know why he didn't eat her? I wonder if the wolf prefers old ladies. Anyway, the wolf arrived at Grandma's cottage and saw the old lady lying in bed. She jumped up when she saw the wolf and locked herself in the closet. I think the wolf needs to think bigger if he's going to be a supervillain. Maybe he could rob a bank on the way to Grandma's house. Loot. Are you listening at all? Special powers? No. Supervillain? No. Exploding eggs? No. Yes. Okay, so Grandma leapt out of bed and locked herself in the closet to be safe. Then the wolf put on some of Grandma's clothes and climbed into bed, waiting for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. Hang on. So now, you're saying he does want to eat her? Yes. Anyways, this is my favorite part. She arrives and said, What big eyes you have, Grandma. And the wolf replied, All the better to see you with. She's not very bright, is she? I mean, if there were a wolf dressed up as my grandma, I might have noticed right away. And Little Red Riding Hood said, What a big nose you have, Grandma. And the wolf replied, All the better to smell you with, my dear. Let me see that book. And she said, What big teeth you have, Grandma. And the wolf said, All the better to eat you up. Yikes. But just at the last moment, Little Red Riding Hood's father arrived and chopped off the wolf's head with an axe. Gulp. And they all lived happily ever after. I'm not sure the wolf was very happy in the end. So, let's see if I have this right. The Red Hood is on her way to help an old lady when she meets the Wolfman. He has an evil plan. He likes to dress up in girls' clothes and eat people. He and Red have a big battle, and Red's father puts an end to Wolfie. Well, sort of.
It's not a very nice story, is it? Are you absolutely sure this is a children's book? That's it. I'm leaving. Find your own book to read. Just one last question. What? Is Grandma still in the closet? Bonk! Ouch! He says, so, do these end paper things always come at the beginning? Yes, unless they're at the end. Hello, hello. Oh no, Grandma still is in the closet. All right, friends, so that was our story, The Cat, the Dog, Little Red, The Exploding Eggs, The Wolf, and Grandma. Thanks for listening. Bye, friends.